Alright guys, I'm back. Working on the El Camino, getting a lot of this front end stuff done. I've got the bottom part of the fender welded in. Got this hole, I cut out a nice big hole, trying to get rid of as much rust as I could. Found a piece off the hood that I had to cut out for the windshield wipers. I'll show you that here in a second. I put that piece in there so it's all same type of metal. It's easier to weld together. I've got a piece of box tubing running right here. So when the hood comes down and sits on this, it's sturdy. I mean, I push on that, the whole car sags. So it's not going anywhere. That piece of fender is solid. This piece over here is gonna get welded in there to go down to the body mount that I had to make it even more solid. So if I happen to let the hood fall and it comes crashing down and hits this, it's not just gonna bend this down or break it off. One thing about me is I do tend to go overkill on a lot of stuff. So I'd rather have stuff be super stout than fall apart a year down the road. And I've got both sides basically done up like that. This side doesn't have a lot of light on it, but I've got this done in here. Here's a piece of metal on the back side to complete the box. This piece is going to sit in there. A little bit about the hood, where I had to cut out the notches for the windshield wipers. This is more or less a starting point for where the windshield wipers are supposed to sit. The post comes up right here, and the windshield wiper will be able to swing back and forth. I might need to trim these up a little bit more, make them a little wider. I don't know yet. But right about now, I live pretty close to Oroville Lake, and Oroville Dam is having pretty good problems. They're sending out evacuation plans because the spillway has eroded to the point where it's no longer safe for the people in Oroville, I guess. So we're hearing little bits and pieces about this. Now I'm probably about half an hour away from the dam, but if word comes down that something's going to break, my whole house will probably be underwater, I'm guessing. So I don't know if we're going to stay here too much longer. Not a big deal. We've known about this for a while, so we took a lot of our valuables and put them at a friend's house about an hour away. All our photo albums, stuff like that you can't replace. We've been kind of preparing just in case something like this would happen, kind of the smart thing to do. So with the exception of my motorcycles, my El Camino project, and other stuff that's just materialistic stuff, if it floods, it floods. There's nothing I can do about it. So we'll see what happens. I'll get back to you in a little while. This clip probably won't go up until way later, so I'll know if it's gonna, the flood will have happened before this clip goes up, put it this way, if it's gonna happen. But we're looking at some mandatory evacuations, and my wife's on the computer looking into it a little bit more right now, see more of what's going on. The cops haven't come by our house to say to evacuate yet, so I'm gonna keep working, because who knows what's going to happen. Why make it into a big drama scene and run around like a chicken with my head cut off, right? But that is a little bit more about what I got done with the El Camino. Hopefully it doesn't flood, because I've got God knows how many hours in this car. There's no way, it's insured, but there's no way they're going to pay me for the amount of hours. They'd have to probably pay me $100,000 for the car if they're going to pay me for my hours I have into it. I'm not building it because I want it to be worth a mass amount of money. I'm building it because it's what I want to do. So I'm hoping that it doesn't get flooded out and ruin the whole project. But anyway, take care, have fun, be safe out there, and pray the dam doesn't break. If that dam breaks, it's gonna be a big mess. Don't forget to like and subscribe, just in case the dam doesn't break and I still have a YouTube channel. Take it easy, guys. Have fun.